Okay, I got a story that I wrote today. I finished about 30 minutes before I came here.
Nice.
Peace. Alright, I'm wasting valuable time. Alright. When I was traveling along down the freeway one day, I realized that it was all a dream. Every second of life is important and vital. Everyone has a purpose, and it really just has to do with love, kindness, and helping others. The reality of the situation is that everyone should try to help each other and be kind to one another. When someone needs anything, you should try to help them in whatever way you can. I was thinking of all this while traveling 125 miles per hour on my motorcycle, running from the cops. Finally, I got away by stopping behind Taco Bell and eating an enchilada. While I was sitting there, I thought of all the violence in the world. I thought of all the crime dramas and all the crime shows that come on TV. I thought how the TV really can make you think a certain way, which is exactly the way they want you to think, so that you will be intimidated by society and you will stay at home, leaving only to work and shop. While I was sitting there behind Taco Bell on my motorcycle, hiding from the cops, I thought about how shopping has infiltrated or replaced virtually every form of human activity. Meanwhile, the cops had figured me out. One came bawling into the parking lot, so I threw down my enchilada and took off, flying down the street in and out of traffic. I drove all over eastern Tennessee on my bike till I eventually hid my bike and ran into the woods. I got away and spent the next couple of weeks camped out there, living off any varmint I could kill with my pistol. Hey, this is becoming a wild story, I don't know. But it gets better. One night a black bear came up to me while I was asleep and he started to lick my face. So I asked the bear politely to please fetch my nutty bars for me. But he had something else in mind. He told me that he didn't like violence, and then he struggled with it because all the other bears were violent. He said that last year, after waking up, he saw a movie which was designed to tell bears to attack humans. He said he was horrified. So I gave him some tortillas and he walked off. So I just sat there thinking about jiving here and now, jiving systems, interplanetary ones. A new synthesis of jive. Jiving with one shoe on. Jive to the left, jive to the right. It doesn't matter as long as you do it well. Do it on time, every time, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Right? Right. In the meantime, I waited for the right time to leave the woods. I waited until daybreak, and on the 11th day, I just got on my motorcycle and took off to Canada. I drove all day and night from Tennessee to the border on my crotch rocket, flying through traffic. Well, I made it into Canada, then I went to Calgary and smoked some of the best herbs I had ever smoked. Whew. It was only then that I realized I had no other option but to retire in Canada. So with the backpack I had full of hundreds that I made away with earlier in Tennessee, I took that and bought a condo downtown, got me an Xbox, and the rest is history. Thank you. No, there's more. Until one day I was walking down the street and I ran into this girl and she asked me about the different interpretations of modern society. She asked me about the fishies that gather in groups on the wall. I said, "What do you mean?" She replied, "I'm only joking and it doesn't matter." She talked all night about religion and politics. I told her just to be cool and hang out with me, but I didn't really want to talk about religion or politics. Anyway, I met her the other day and she told me about her friend who was called the Lady of Situations. She plans things and makes events happen. In other words, she says things to certain people and moves her world around kind of like a chess game. In other words, we are her pawns. Well, I said, I hear your story. Hey, Maybe can I talk to you about the finer things in life, and maybe you can help me with some events I'm trying to arrange. I'm trying to save the planet. Can you help? Can you help me develop a walking city with tons of free transportation so I don't have to worry about being one of the hundreds of thousands of automobile fatalities every year? Can you help me? Can you kind of arrange some events to do away with cars? I want like many walking communities with the most magnificent architecture you've ever seen. All of this beauty everywhere you look. Beautiful, ecological-based mini cities that are connected by public transportation. Each mini city should be situated in an area of natural, pristine beauty. The surroundings and the amenities, everything is just amazing. Trails everywhere. TV controls our minds. All I'm asking is that you help me arrange some events so that this can happen. Can you? Yes, she said, I truly believe in your plan. She told me that she thought traffic today is the modern version of human sacrifice. Kind of like the Aztecs used to do, but on a much larger scale and much more gruesome. She said that she would kind of like make a couple phone calls and she would see what she could do. I said, thanks. I'm concerned. I don't like a DG traffic. And anyone dying over a stupid ride is freaking ridiculous. I'm freaking pissed off about traffic, the ultra-flawed, redundant system based on ruining our planet and everything else, called traffic. I hate it and there's nothing I can do but tell you that our society could have gone a million different ways, and it still could go a million different ways. And we should have made better decisions in the past. I want a female president now, fuck it. This message has been brought to you by helpusoutplease.com. We love all of you here at helpusoutplease.com. I help people out in whatever I can, and all I'm asking is that you go to helpusoutplease.com and make a donation now. You can do it on your phone. Just go to helpusoutplease.com and donate now. Your donation, large or small, goes to a greater whole. You can even write me a note and request that a percentage of your donation can go to a charity of your choice. That's helpusoutplease.com, and like us on Facebook, facebook.com, help us out please. It's funny, haha. Okay, thanks, peace.